Is this mic on? Yes, it is. How y'all doing? Right. Y'all small crowd, but y'all powerful. I like that. We back outside. That's what I like. We back out the door. They had us in, talking about COVID out there. But COVID let us all know across this universe that we're all human. We're human beings. People died. It wasn't a color, it wasn't a race, it wasn't a creed. It was people that died. We were all one human race at that point. But what divided us back up is when they gave us them masks. That's what let us know who we was again. They gave the world masks. Black people took it to a whole nother level. First they changed the color of the mask. They was all different colors. Then the mask had Black Lives Matter. I can't breathe. Then the mask had beads, the sequins. Then they lit up at night and your name went across it in hieroglyphics. Then it was like Fendi and Gucci. And I said, look at them niggas. But you know and I know in the black community, if you had on a mask that looked like it came from the hospital, you was sick. You hear me? You had that shit. If you had on a mask that looked like it came with a prescription, you the one. We was scared of you. My aunt came over to the house. I looked out the window. She had that mask on. I said, you ain't getting in here. Tell my grandma I said, hey, I'm fooling with you. But then white people did their thing. They was real competitive, but they do a little more than us all the time. Not only did they wear their masks, they hand sanitized, they social distance. They did all that. They did all the things you're supposed to do, but they would go home and kiss the shit out of a German Shepherd. You hear me? Kiss that dog right in the mouth. That dog came from the shelter, man. You don't even know that dog. Why is you out here kissing Rescue Randy? Who got vaccinated? Team vaccine in the building? Team vaccine? I know it ain't but a few of us. Anybody that got the vaccine that's old, they retirement home had took them on what they told them was a field trip. They thought they were going to the zoo. They end up at Walgreens. It's the only reason they got it. But I got the vaccine. You know why? Because it was free. I love free shit. I don't care if you give me some poison for free. I'll be like, is that poison? It's so good. I don't care. But let me tell y'all something. In Atlanta, they upped the ante. Not only was the vaccine free at first, then they paid you $100 to take the vaccine. I said, shut up. Y'all gonna give me $100 to take it? I want y'all to know, a year and a half ago, I took enough vaccine to pay my whole rent 1 month. You hear me? I got $1,300 worth of vaccine coursing through my system right now. I can do all things through vaccine that strengthens me, right? Somebody needed that strength. I'm out here saving people. Out here doing my thing. But the part for me was we were not supposed to be outside. Not at all. But people were outside. I know they was outside because the Amber Alert went off every day. Why is the Amber Alert going off every day? I said, who's stealing children during a pandemic? Who is grabbing children during a pandemic? But I wasn't mad till I read the description of the car. Who the hell got away in a 1992 Ford Taurus? Who left Georgia coming to South Carolina in a 1992 Ford Taurus? That's that man baby, y'all. That's his kid. You know how I know? You know how many times he had to put water in that damn car to cross state lines with that baby? That's his car. And that's his baby. By the time he got uphill, he could drop a transmission. You hear me? That's his kid. I don't know what these women out here doing, but a man should have to steal their baby to spend time with it. That's his kid. Get over yourself. He don't want you. He never did. But that's nothing here nor there. But let him see his seed. He shouldn't have to steal his baby to see. I promise you I give my kids to their daddy. Soon as they can stand up, I put them by his mailbox. I'd be like, he gonna be out here. Right. Y'all heard what I said. I know I ain't no bad mama. I'm just enough mama to keep DSS off of me, okay? That's who I keep off me. And now I'm a grandmama. And I don't know who made me a grandma, because I'm still sexy and supple. Still out here dating young men. But now I'm a grandma. Out here having to do grandmama stuff. First of all, why is getting this baby out this car seat so difficult? Why do they child-proof, adult-proof the car seat? We got to get to it, too. We got to get this baby out of the car seat. I had to cut my nails down because I had scripper nails. You know scripper nails, the ones you click together like this and everybody know you talking. You got PowerPoint nails. You point at stuff. You'll put somebody out with them nails. Them the nails I like. Now I got these court stenographer nails. These Bible flipping nails. Right. So I get this baby out this car seat. Because the trick is you got to simultaneously push both of these buttons at the same time. That's the same amount of pressure to start a nuclear war. You hear me? You gotta push both of them in at the same. The baby sitting there looking stupid. I said, suck your stomach in. Move around. Help your grandma. Now, once I finally got her out that car seat, I don't even lock it in no more. It's just back there loose. When I make left and right turns, it be rocking like this in the back. I looked back there and said, you should have tried. Should have helped me. I'm around here running rampant, but I want y'all to know it's Sunday. I do church stuff too. I be in church working because they say in the Bible, faith without works is dead. You got to get in that church and build and do something. They got to know you there. I work. And y'all see right now, I'm a gangster. I'm a thug. And I use that in my church home. Because in my church home, I'm an usher. You got to be a thug to be an usher. How else do you guard the door of the Lord unless you be a thug? You can't let anybody in the door of the house of the Lord. You got to be a thug. How else do you ask for chewing gum with your bare hand? You don't be chewing in this sanctuary. How else do you make people sit where they don't want to? Right, the pastor said fill in the first free rows, we filling them in. Be free balling out here. No, ushers don't play. And I'm the top one at my church. I do not play. You know them new little skeezers that join the church. They still got on a skis outfit, but they got a blazer on with it. Legs all out. You in front of my pastor with your legs all out. Oh, no, ma'am. And what do ushers do when you got your legs all out? We covers them up with that little kerchief. You throw it over their legs. They don't even ask you, no, baby, you ain't gonna have this out. That's what we say in a nice, gentle way. Not me. I don't just throw the kerchief. I get a sheet. I mummy their legs down to the floor. All my pastor gonna see is your foot sticking out. Not playing with you. And then let a baby cry. We don't play that, not in the sanctuary, not by the pastor praying. I came over there to get the baby. The lady looked at me and looked at the baby and said, I told you to shut up. Right, taking this baby. And I said, ma'am, come to the lost and found after church and get your baby back. You welcome, ma'am. I knew that would move your spirit. I'm not playing with you. And don't you dare ask me for a fan. A fan? And you took one home last week? You can't be for real. You know that a funeral home only bring over so many fans. and I keep a count. Not playing with you. I work at my church. I tried to join the dance team. Shut up. I did. I was going to be one of the praise dancers. They wouldn't let me because I started all my dances off like this. Shut up. Somebody was praising with me. But I work. I'm even on the choir at my church. I'm a singer. Baby, I sings. You heard me. I sang at my church. I'm on the choir. But I don't come to practice like I'm supposed to. None of us really do. But you know it's little nosy people that sit around you when you do be on the choir. They be like, girl, where you was at Thursday for choir practice? I said, sweetie, I don't need practice. Y'all do. I'm straight. Because any Sunday we get up there, we have a wonderful choir director, Shirley. Shirley know all the moves. She stand us up. She got us rocking. Shirley do the hand. Watch me. She mouthing the words. Shirley singing with us. I'm on the front row singing with Shirley. Because Shirley out there doing her thing. Shirley singing, we is going. And then it happened. The song went to the next change up. Shirley catches the Holy Ghost. And down goes Shirley. Now, I'm on the front rocking, but I ain't saying shit no more because I don't know none of the word. So I just fall down too because I said Shirley ain't going to leave me up here by myself. You're not going to do it, Shirley. You're not going to leave me up here by myself. But I just wanted to say this before I get out of here. This was about my mama. And she was a wonderful, wonderful woman. And she did a lot of things. She was so powerful. And, but she was so funny because she was so superstitious. Oh, yeah. Everybody in the church is. But her favorite thing, we passed by that house that got the hand in the front, Sister Mary. Who know what I'm talking about? It's a hand on a poster board. It just say Sister Mary. Now, they all over the world. It's the same lady, though. She go to all them houses. Listen to me. Sister Mary is a palm reader. That's what that hand for. My mama went over there. We went in. Sister Mary took my mama's hand, and she started going through the creases in her hand to read her poem. She looked at my mama. She said, somebody got a root on you. My mama said, the one word that's the question and the answer is. The lady said yes. And for $250, I can take it off. My mama said, can you take it off in installments? Yeah, welcome. My mom was rough. She called to check on me. She always called to check on me. But when you're from the South, the only thing they really check on is if you got clean drawers. She always asked about my drawers situation. And I was very aware of it because she would. But sometimes you have on an outfit, you don't have on no drawers. I be like that sometimes. No, a little summer dress, some, you know, you're feeling good. But I do keep a pair of drawers in a Ziploc bag in my dashboard. And this medical alert bracelet says clearly, if I'm in an accident, bust open that pack of drawers. Put them on me. Do not put me in this Amber Lamb with no drawers on. My mama would kill me. If you gotta cut them off, put them on, cut them off. But they better be with my stuff when she come up to this hospital. My mama is no longer with us. She's gone to that upper level. She has transitioned, and I love her. And I'm telling you, black people, this is so serious. We need to have insurance. You need to not be a burden on nobody, right? Just some insurance. Now, my mama transitioned. She ain't have no insurance. So she is in a jelly jar on my nightstand right now. Shut up, shut it up. She should have been covered. That's her own fault. And she owed so many of these little finance companies around here in Spartanburg. They kept calling. I said she dead. It got so bad, I called heaven and said, Jesus, put my mama on the phone. These people want to talk to her. But when your people leave, they do leave something. They leave a spirit. They leave a love they had for you. They leave you something of them behind. Always. But let me testify tonight what my mama left for me. I got her handicap sticker. You hear me? Because the Lord gave it and the Lord taketh away. He wanted me to have that sticker. My sister and them was in there fighting over that fake ass jury. I stepped across them and said, hand me this handicap sticker so I can get on out of here. Now I'm parking in the front, VIP. My mama wanted that for me. It's better than money. If anybody walk from the back of a parking lot, you know what I just said. It's better than money. My name's Sweet Baby Keita, and I'm out of here.
You know I love music. And every time I hear something hot, it makes me want to move.
Y'all make some noise. Sweet Baby Keita.
But it's something about this joint right here.